ina capture kila mtu. Sawa.
Sasa tuendelee from there. Ama you deleted the previous one? You did.
Could delete. Just just give us 1 2 3.
Wait. Huyu atazama ongea kijana kwa nasi. 3 2 1. Okay, tuendelee. We continue. So as I was saying,
just do introduction.
No.
Just do an introduction.
Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to our live. We are sorry for being late. We had to. Yeah.
And just voice.
My voice is down. Okay. Hey everyone. Welcome to our live. So like I was saying, Joel had to take a leave. He had to take a break from all this because he was having a wedding, and now he's back. So now that he's back, I have decided to bring them both here so that you can also see the bride. Yeah, but I'll let them introduce themselves. No, you introduce her.
Yes.
Okay, hi everyone. This is Joel's Inspirations, and thank you for watching. And now that we are back, and when we were invited for the after the wedding real life talk show by Minister Sylvia, and now here I am with my family. Here is Mrs. Carol, who is my wife.
Mrs. Joel.
Let me say Mrs. Joel.
Yes.
Who is my wife.
Okay.
And she's called Carol Sauma. And let you hear her voice. And I think this is the first time you people are seeing her.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Carol Sauma, or you can call me Mrs. Joel now. I'm the wife of Mr. Joel.
Have you seen the ring? The ring.
The ring.
Yes. That is actually the landmark. That is what we wanted. So I have a few questions for them that I want to ask you guys. I think the more you answer those questions, maybe they may help someone else there who is also where you have been or where you have come from. But before I ask you any other question, let me ask you, where did the two of you meet, or how did you guys meet? We want to know.
Okay. Actually, I just want to say, before I say that, to any man outside there, meeting a lady face to face does not guarantee one to get married. As we met, it happened that my sister knew the family of Carol, but when she heard that I wanted to get married, then she told me, "Hey, look here, there's a lady here."
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I took.
I want a sister now.
Then I took like 1 year.
Oh.
1 year. I did not know everything about her, and I took like 1 year. Not
before you ever talked to her.
Before I ever talked to her.
What were you thinking?
Actually, I was going for the lady because now I'm the lady that I myself want to choose. Then because I had a tendency that there's any simple mistake, I drop you off. So I had to drop them off. I go to another one and drop
this
off.
1 year you are still dropping off people.
Yes.
Matatu. Shukisha hapo, shukisha.
So what happened was by that time, in fact, before I dropped like 3 to 4 ladies.
Have you ever told her?
She's aware, because what happened was, I find like I used to, I don't know how to say to date many ladies. I talk with the lady, then I go to the point, because by that time I wanted marriage.
Oh yeah.
So I tell that lady I want to marry.
Oh.
Can we talk about it? Then we talk the process of it. I considered myself my home. I considered my ministry.
Okay.
So when I realized this lady is not going to make me build a home and build the ministry, there is when I drop.
Nashukisha hapo.
Even before we go far.
Oh.
So, and even most people blamed me for that. They told me now you need to be having at least 3 ladies. Out of them you choose. I said,
because they
I'm
are
a
going to
Christian.
fight.
Yeah.
So you met her through your sister.
So I met her through my sister.
After 1 year, you
After
decided.
1 year, because I was also checking her spiritually.
Oh, you were watching her from far.
Spiritually.
You were
So,
recording.
yeah, so that's how we met. Then
Wow.
my sister refused to give me her number for all those time.
What attracted you to her?
You know what attracted me to her now is that now I've dropped this lady, then I said, now there is this lady.
Alikuwa option. Joy.
Not option.
Oh.
I said now there is this lady whom I've been checking spiritually. Mind you, the other ones I've not been checking. Yeah, spiritual mapping. I had not been doing spiritual mapping, but I was doing spiritual mapping.
So at that time you had felt you were okay with
Yeah,
her.
I'm okay with her, but what made me not to approach her, even as Sally, to be among the people who I was dropping, they refused to give me their number, and that's perhaps is what helped.
But Joel, you had seen her. Why wouldn't you just ask her for the number?
Actually, I had not seen her.
And how are you mapping her spiritually when you had not seen her?
You see, like me, even those other ladies that I dropped, I used to see them
Spiritually.
in dream. So I see them how they are packaged, how even the thing that they are going to tell me the next when I call,
You already know.
I already know.
So I want
So
to
that's
ask
why
you.
dropping them were not a problem to me, because I don't already know. So I just also only doing, let me do it so that I may not be blamed.
Had you seen him before this 1 year? You didn't know there was someone looking at you somewhere.
I just heard about him, but physically
You
we
had
didn't
never
see-
seen him.
Yeah, I had not seen him before.
What did you hear about him?
About him, not that much, but according to her sister, she just introduced him that I have a brother, and so on and so forth. So I did my own investigations, like I was following him
On Facebook.
yeah, to see the kind of person.
And you found
Yeah.
he was a good person.
Yeah.
Did you feel attracted to him?
Yeah, because on his page he was talking mostly about God.
So
I
that
felt-
is what attracted you to
yeah,
him.
yeah.
And you had studied her spiritually, so that one also attracted you to her.
Yeah.
There was no physical attraction.
In fact, there were no physical attraction.
Yeah, because you had not seen her.
But the day I was given the number, when I called her, she knew that I'd seen her. Until she was telling me, come to this place we meet, I see you. But by that time I'm in Nairobi, she's in up country.
Oh wow.
So which means I downloaded a lot of her. So when I was talking to her, I was talking to her like a familiar person.
It's like you already know her. What was your first thought? Like what came to your mind when you first saw him? Forget about Facebook. Now you meet him physically. What is the first thing that came to your mind?
The first thing that came to my mind when I first saw him. Okay, I'm sorry to say that I was doing comparison on Facebook. So the person I saw in Facebook was the real one. So from the first sight, I think he was genuine. So in this Facebook thing, somebody can use someone's photos.
Yeah.
So I really thanked God that he was
What
not-
you ordered is what you got.
Yeah.
And you, what came to your mind when you first saw her?
When I first met her, by the way, what I did was, I can't say that I thank God.
But you.
I ask myself, will she manage Joel?
Wow. Kwani Joel, who are you? For you to say, will she manage me? That means you must be a big pack that you are thinking,
You know why I said that? During the process of reaching to the point that I'm going to have, there was a lady that had left Nairobi and I went to see at home. So when I went to see that lady at home, coming back to Nairobi, that's how our discussion was ended. You see? So now I was with that mind, will she now manage? Because that lady saw me, but on Facebook she was pleased with me.
But
physically she was not, because she found me when I was eagerly and I was really down. And like now you can see at a little bit
you have just started.
Yeah. So when she saw what was in the Facebook and the physical one, so now I was saying, will she also be like that, or will she be able to manage?
So you had fear that will she accept?
Yeah.
Who said I love you first? Why are you looking at each other? Who said?
Whose question is that, Kylie?
All of you.
Joy.
Oh wow.
You know, I told her I love you even before, even
meeting physically.
Yes.
Oh.
Because you know, I'd known her spiritually.
Oh. By the time when you were contented, you realized you want her, so you just told her. Wow. Did you have any fear that you will meet a different person from what you were already picturing?
Actually, I was not having fear at all, but I can add like this. You know, when she was to come, because she was in up country, I sent fare for her. Then my sister was telling me, you wear this slogan Kukula Fair.
Yeah.
So that day, my sister now wanted me to, she wanted me to be her. But me, I knew, because I had seen, only that I never told my sister I've known this lady even more than you know. So when she was doing all that, I just say, it's okay.
Every man out there, find yourself a sister. Because if you get yourself a sister, you'll find yourself a wife. Joy, you're so lucky to have a sister. Now you should find something. Actually, even buy your sister a cow.
I will.
See, because of your sister now. Look things.
Times come.
Hey, you have to appreciate her. So what was your first date? Ama, you never took her on a date.
You see, with me, I can't say
Where
that
was it?
I've ever taken her in a date. But what I can call as a date that we had is when we went for a retreat.
Oh.
It was a church retreat.
Wow.
It was Machakos. And it was 2 days. 2 days in Nairobi.
You went with her?
I went with her. And I made sure I paid for her.
Wow.
We went and we enjoyed, then we come back. And that's the first day that the bishop who did what?
The one
who made us, who officiated the marriage. Yeah, that's the first day he saw her.
Oh. And that was the first time you guys were like spending time together. So after the retreat, you paid the fare, she went back home.
No, she stayed in Nairobi.
Oh, she has a family here.
No, I made sure that she stayed with another sister of mine. Because now I had talked with the bishop about the marriage. And in fact, when she came now, she came because of the processes of marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when she came, in the next 2 days, we were to go for a retreat. I made sure we went with her.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. You are okay with him? You know, he has said like he's a man who will go straight to the point, I want marriage.
Yeah.
And you are okay, you are ready for it also.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like, I'm ready.
Yeah, I was ready. I can say that I was ready.
Oh.
And that's why agree with you.
Yeah, again to add, you know, to me that thing was going to be like a shock to her because we had not dated.
Yeah, sure.
You know, most people tend to date first.
Yeah, dating first
is when they propose.
Yeah.
Me, I proposed through a phone.
So you dated
the first day of talking.
You dated her spiritually. You know, dating is a process of knowing someone. Actually, the reason we date first is because you want to understand the person you are getting into marriage with. So you are dating her spiritually. And then you just met her and you're like, I'm ready. I've finished dating you, let's get married.
In fact, even the church was scared with my idea. And they tried to make me change idea.
True.
But I stick to it.
I have stopped being scared of you because this man does things like an I don't know, like a what, like a spirit. If you're not used to him, you'll be scared by his decisions. But yeah, I understand that. I want to ask you a question, and they were not here. When was your first kiss?
You know, what we can say is this. You know, after our dating, because the church also said that we should not see each other and stay together.
Yeah, that is.
So this you will see even in the video. It was like and even coming down because they said at the wedding that now you may kiss the
kiss
bride.
The bride, yes.
And I was like, wow, in front of my
everyone
mother,
is there.
In front of my
mother-in-law, there.
In front of
your congregation.
So I took time until the bishop who was officiating the marriage started singing, and now that's what gives me courage. Then I said, come here.
Were you scared also?
Yeah, I was.
But you were waiting for that moment.
Being kissed in front of everyone is not a joke.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Kumbe, it's that hard. Me, you know, I normally see people, you may now kiss the bride. Oh, people are already on each other. And I think it's just an easy process. Kumbe, it is.
In fact, after
anxiety.
The song, sorry to cut you short. After the song, there's something which blinded me. I never see anybody, only her. Even the bishop was not seeing. So that's what gave me the courage now.
Oh, that song had some kind of treatment, medication. It was trying to give you the courage. How was your dating life? Did you enjoy your dating life? How long did you guys date before marriage?
In fact, I think I'm talking too much, but you may forgive me. Yes. In fact, what happened was, now she has come to Nairobi. Because, you know, initially, my thought or my way of doing when I approached her by October, I was to marry her by November.
Immediately.
Joel, you had okay, but you wanted to do a wedding, so you already had everything planned.
Now, what I wanted to do, the bishop to pray for us. Then the wedding will come, later. Just to bless the marriage. Then we went through several conversations. Then I said, if this is the will of God, let it be. Go. So, and that the prayer I prayed, even when we were facing the challenges during our wedding, during our dating, wedding preparation, I tell God, remember my mind was to marry, only prayer is what I needed.
Yeah.
The blessing.
Yeah.
But what now you are servant, because you cannot come to talk to us by yourself, you talk to us through your servant. You said it, let it happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it happened.
It happened. But we dated. After that, we decided now from October take it to December. From November take it to December. From December I took it to January. Then after that I took it to April. Then I decided no, there is no any postponement now. What I'm going to do, I want to decide on a date.
And that's it.
That's it. Then I said August.
And you had faith like in August it's gonna happen.
Whether what it has to happen, I will not postpone that.
So when you guys were still dating, how were you doing your dating? You guys were just talking on phone?
Actually, let her talk, but
Yeah.
It was very hectic.
How?
It was very hectic in this manner. When we were dating, we started dating. Immediately we started dating. That's the immediate time preparation for the wedding was happening.
Carol. Okay, I know. I love you. You are a strong woman. Because we start dating and you tell me already we have started preparing our wedding.
That's it. Because we started dating when she has come in Nairobi. And her coming to Nairobi is engagement, because she came in Nairobi in February. By March, we are engaged. And we were dating. I'll let you say something.
You guys are giving me some vibes of like, me one day unaenda tunakata unakula. Okay. You enjoyed your dating. He said it was hectic. Did you say it like that too?
I don't know how to say it, but when we were first communicating, okay, I came to see him in his house. So I didn't plan for any wedding thing. We didn't have it in our minds. I'm taking you back, sorry.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I thought that, okay, there's no wedding, let's just be prayed for by the pastor, then start our lives.
Yeah.
So when I came back home, I called and told me that his pastor insisted that he had to do a wedding. So from there, when I already come to him, then went back home, now is when I knew that, okay, here's the wedding. Yeah. So dating thing, I can't say much about dating
because you guys didn't have enough time to date. Yeah, but you're okay with it.
Yeah, I was okay with it.
So at what point? Why are you laughing?
Let me ask you and the viewers. Then what is dating? You know why I wanted to marry the first time without dating? I really hated dating.
Usigongewe.
In fact, I really hated dating because I had this mind. Adam never date.
Also, you were Adaming.
Yeah, I was having the Adamic problem.
You are like, God, I sleep, I wake up and find a wife here.
Yes.
I don't want any other stories.
Yes.
Okay, that's still okay. At what point, Carol, did you look at him and say, okay, he's the one?
Okay, first and foremost, as I said earlier, it was, how can I say it? Okay, the first time I saw his picture, I thought that he was a pastor because in most of his posts, I saw that he was like preaching.
He's
like,
a teacher.
Yeah. I came to know that later. So by seeing those posts, I said, okay, now he's the right man.
Oh, you wanted a pastor?
Not really a pastor, but a person near to God.
A minister.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt safe with someone like that.
Mark Zuckerberg. You should look for me. I have a gift for you because look at you. Now because you saw his post and how he was teaching, how he was doing his thing, you just said, this is the one.
Yeah.
And you?
Me, when now I'd cancelled the issues of those other ladies.
Oh wow.
I said, now this is the lady.
Weather,
mountain, valleys, rainy, this is the lady. But one thing I had to agree with her. You have to accept that you will be having the teachability index. Because there are a lot of things I'd seen in her life that were not going with me. So she had to accept what I wanted my lady, that I will check first in the dating if a lady has. And if she doesn't have, like her, for example, she has to be somebody who can be taught. That I wanted, I fix in her. And
so to just say in simple terms, you only loved Carol. Because if you say what I wanted in a lady, she had to have it. And if she doesn't have it, I will teach her. The rest of the ladies you found, they also didn't have it.
Mm.
But you said you just dropped the vow, washikisha too. They decided this one is the one you will teach. So this one was the one for you.
Yes.
Wow. So how long did it take you to say yes? Yeah. Wait. I know there is that first proposal of, can you be my girlfriend? Right? You did that.
No.
You went straight to the point.
Yeah.
In
And
fact,
you said yes on the spot.
But that is what attracted to me. You know, okay, he came to the point, told me that this is what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
In
like
fact,
the
through
kind
a
of
message.
person he was.
not even a call, through a message.
Damn.
Yes.
And she also replied through the message.
Okay, at
Talk a
a
bit about
times, I was being silent. I was just wondering, what kind of person is this?
Yeah.
So, like, venye amesema, alikuwa anasema ati, ukinyamaza sana ni kama unamboot. So he was like, na kuna siku nilienda meeting, so nikanyamaza, akaniambia mbona umenyamaza? He wrote a big, how can I describe it? A long message.
You say he wrote a whole book.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
A whole how is it called? Biography.
Yeah. So, I had to read all of it, then I understood it. So after reading the whole message, then I told him that let's give it a try. Yeah,
Oh, that's
he
what
also
you said?
said, yeah.
You see, when I approached her, it was through a text. We were chatting. Then I told her, you see, what I want is marriage. I don't want a relationship that we do this. I want somebody who is ready to be married. And she was like, have you seen me? Have you known me?
Any other lady will ask the same.
Then I like telling her, see, you are here, you are there, you are doing this. Then she was like, come, we meet, I see you, I've not seen you. Then I told her, actually, I'm not even within your area, but I've known you. Where are you? I'm in Nairobi. You are lying. How comes you can describe everything about me, yet you have you ever seen me?
No.
So then what now came is, when now I told her about marriage, on was it the second day or the same day? That's the same day, but at a different hour. Then she told me she was in a meeting. But me, when I decide, I don't take a no or any wait for an answer.
Wow.
So then I realized that I told her, is this a way of trying to tell me, no. You see, we cannot. Then I told her, okay, sorry. This is what I want. I wanted marriage. I never want to use you. I only wanted somebody. If we start by today, even 1 month will not end before I marry you. To know how serious I am. Then she was like, because she told me she was in a meeting. I doubted that meeting.
Oh, you thought like it was saying no without saying no.
So to me, then I realized, because those are what also made me to drop the other lady. Because when I told them this is what I want and it is this,
they start
so she came
excuses.
back with a genuine clear answer.
Wow.
It's okay. Then I realized she was really in a meeting. Then we started from there.
Okay. Is there anything that he does that you just feel, oh God, thank you for giving me this man?
Anything that he does?
Yeah, just that one thing he does like this, and you feel you are so excited to have him as a husband.
Apart from being a person near to God, I mean a minister, he's funny.
By the way,
John
will make you laugh. Even from just the talking. Also, you love the fact that he's funny.
Yeah.
And you?
You see, what I liked about him, mostly a calmness.
Oh.
You see, a calmness, even when she does something, she will not tell you she does a wrong thing, but you will realize she does a wrong thing by her calmness.
So I also have a question about calmness. it has come to my attention that men don't like women who talk, who are vocal or something. They want ladies who are calm. No.
No.
Is that what you mean?
With me, it's on a difference. You know, like the lady that I went to see, she came and remained calm. And that's what, in fact, she never did anything wrong to me. I never did anything wrong to her. But she just decided to keep quiet. So her calmness, I mean that like when she does something wrong or I do something wrong, you will see her come back to herself and like she's lonely.
It's not like she will come up and
she will come up,
yeah,
or she will come up to quarrel you. It's not like that.
Okay.
When she comes up to quarrel you, know that thing she's quarreling you about or talking with you about is not something that is today.
Oh,
it's not something of today.
Yeah. You also know yourself. So that one lesson you can tell you learned from your dating. Let's start with her. Ladies first. Did you learn anything like that you can also tell viewers? No.
Okay, one thing I learned from this dating thing, it's not just a matter of meeting someone physically, get to know each other. I think closeness to God matters, character also matters. Then just kind of agreement. You just agree, then you set goals, and you work on it to achieve it
together.
Yeah, that's all.
Because the two of you are now one.
Yeah.
Okay, and you?
Network. Okay. So to me, that means Imeisha. Just is okay. Let's continue this. So to me, what I need is this: to tell people about dating. When we started now dating, we realized that dating is very important. It's very important.
But you just said you hate it.
I hate it, but it is very important. You know, most people use dating for different motives.
Yeah.
Because my pastor used to tell me this, Reverend Aswan. Joel ukuna mbio sana.
Yeah, you can say that too.
He used to tell me.
Reverend, you can repeat that again. It's true.
And he told me, Joel, if you want to go alone, go with your timelines. But if you want to go with us, give us a date and allowance, then leave us. You be the conductor. Leave me to drive this.
Yeah.
He really drive.
So you learned.
Yeah. So what now I can say again? If you decide to date somebody, dating does not mean you find a mistake in that person, then you drop that person. That's not dating to me.
Okay.
Dating to me is you date that person. When you find what you can't go with in that, can you find an amicable way of solving this or making this person to be the person you want?
Okay.
That's what.
That doesn't mean that you are trying to change them.
Now, yes.
Okay.
Because in the life, our life today, what I can say is, we do this thing like we get close to a lady, then we know, oh, this lady, because that day when I met her, for example, I met her with a full dress. The day she comes with a short dress, then you find she has some wound, which was she was suffering from something like, so there's a mark. So you say, now this mark, I leave it. So I leave the lady because of the mark.
Because of the mark.
Then you are losing it.
Wow.
So when somebody,
so take your time and dating is important. Yeah. I love that. Let's come now to the wedding preparation,
Yes.
which is actually the part I really wanted to hear the most.
Mm.
Now you guys have finished your dating and you have decided, you know what, I want to settle together.
Mm.
And you've said, like you've said, wedding was not in you.
Mm.
It's just something you were told in church, you know what, we can't do that, we did the wedding. So now you had to put yourself in the shoe that you had not bought, and it was a must you do it. Did it feel like, when you heard them telling you, did you feel like, did you even feel like giving up, like, I know, if it is a must, let me just leave it?
In fact, Minister, what I can tell you is, I told you, I asked myself, will she manage Joel? Joel is somebody who decides, but before he decides, he may appear to you as a confused man. But when he decides, he goes with that. So when I decide now it is a wedding, not that the church now is the one who forced me. I wanted this wedding issue.
You also wanted it?
I really wanted it. And what now made me, I'm sorry, I'm talking about the other gender too much. What made me now to leave them is that they were the one who was bringing. I'm the one who bring it, not
Joel
them.
is the head.
So even us with Carol, I had a mind that a wedding, but I never had a mind, will the church support me?
Oh.
So I went to the church because I wanted something that will not bother the church, because I was seeing our church had a lot of projects.
Yeah.
So now bringing a wedding,
You thought it was too much.
is too much for the people.
Oh.
So when I realized this is too much for the people,
Yeah.
I decided let me do it in a simple way. When now the bishop persuaded me on how to do a simple wedding, I went and talked with Carol. Let us do the simplest wedding ever.
Yeah, yeah.
But it turned out like a very big wedding that I never knew.
Yeah.
Even them, the church are still wondering.
Plans of God.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how it was. The wedding was in me, but the fear of getting support, because when I was starting wedding, I had nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had
yeah.
nothing. You have known my story. I had
Yeah.
nothing, and like when I can talk of my salary by that time, which I was getting less than 10,000. 10,000. Will you go and my house rent by that time was like 55.
Yeah.
Will you go convince people to do what?
Now it will be like the
Yeah.
people are the one
Yeah,
facilitating the wedding.
Yeah.
You are just there.
you are just there.
Okay,
Yes.
I get it.
Mm.
So for you, the wedding, you're okay with it.
I was okay with
Carol
it.
said she was also okay with it. I want to know something. At any point, did you ever feel like, am I going to settle down with this person? Let me start with you. I hear something of red flag. Did you ever see any red flag in him, first of all?
Yeah.
Red was pink for you. Red was beautiful.
Yeah, just as he has said, he wants to be the head, which is not bad. Okay, he wants you to do whatever he instructs you to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, how will I manage?
Oh.
No, me too. I wanted someone who can, at least we can talk to.
You agree to be.
Yeah, we agree together.
Not him
that
commanding.
yeah. So I was like, will I manage? No. But I just relaxed. I just hope that all will be well.
That was the only thing you saw in him, and you are like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, it was.
How did
Really
you go
happy.
about it? You see something, you are afraid to go ahead with it, and you just relax. You know, marriage is for life.
Yeah.
And for life is very long.
The good thing with this man seated here next to me is that, okay, now when we were together, we sat down. Okay, I told him that hatuwezienda hivi.
Oh.
We have to talk.
Okay.
I have to give my reasons too. Then we sit together, we blend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he understood me.
Yeah,
So
by
at
the way.
times we discuss something together, like No, I felt like, okay.
Joel is used to doing things alone.
Yeah.
And also there is that ego, natural ego in every man, you know, in a man naturally, that he is the leader. So he forgot that he's now having someone else.
Yeah, partner.
And he wanted to continue living like the way he was living. There is no singleness in marriage. You have now to leave everything and now focus on your. Is there anything you saw in her and you're like,
you see, what I can say is, when we do say that now we want to go together, and I only give only simple things. One, will you be taught? Accept it, change it, do it.
And remember, you also will have to be teachable as a man. Yeah, it goes both ways.
That's, yeah. So remember, I said to you that will she manage? Because Joel will see something which is going to happen like in future, even 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So here is where she was having problem. Because she may think that I'm taking her first. But to me, I've seen that if I don't do that, take her first, or if I don't give the direction, we are going to fail. So I used to insist that the direction I give has to be followed. You know, she came even before we met, because I used to tell her even things when she was at home. Even when I call her, when she was at home, when she's in a bad mood, I tell her everything.
You know she's in a bad mood.
And I tell her everything.
If Joel dares to travel abroad or anywhere, don't you dare. And I repeat, don't you dare. I'm helping you here. Now you have a man who is like a telescope. He can zoom and know what is going on far away from him. That is a good thing, you know. He's spiritually gifted. You like that.
Yeah. At first, I was like,
you're scared.
Yeah. There's something I had not even told my mom, and he told me, and I had not even talked about it to him. So I was like, who is this kind of person?
What am I marrying?
Yeah, but I just came used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I can say, like a red flag, because she was really like,
No,
she
but
was
you have
afraid
to
of me.
understand. She's meeting a stranger and she has to get used to slowly.
Yeah, and she was really afraid of me. Seriously.
Anyone else would be. Joel, even if let's say for example, she was the one now with that kind of gift, and you are like her, you don't have it. When she angekwambia kitu mara kwanza tu ungeshtuka, sasa ni nani? It is a normal thing. It will happen to anyone, you know. So I think you shouldn't see it as a red flag. You should see it as, you should understand that it's normal. She's gonna, you know, get used to me slowly.
You know where it came like a red flag is in this place, because now I try to teach, to take through steps, because I've seen what is awaiting us.
Oh.
So she's like, no.
Oh, for her she's still not getting
I have to be, but you know, I've seen, because she was afraid of me, I could not tell her I've seen it like this. She will become more afraid. So I try to use the mentality of man to make her think that I'm the one driving that. But even those things she was seeing, in fact, at a point she came to say that I'm a dictator.
Yeah, because the more you are trying to make her understand, the more you are destroying things. The more unaharibu, wewe unaharibu, unachoma.
So when I realized, because there was a day, I think, tulikosana vibaya sana. Just because of the season making, I decided we do this, and she was like, we were talking, she was like, no, but she cannot say no when we sit. But now the answer of the action has proved to me no.
Of course, you know, every woman has the inbuilt respect they have for their man. So that inbuilt respect ndio inafanya, she cannot tell you directly, but you know to action. That is also how they act when they are angry. She will not tell you she's mad at you.
Yeah.
Unaitisha maji unaambia si ndio. Unajua hakuko kuzuri. What you need to do is now sit her down and tell her, wait. Are you okay? Before you bring a slap, don't do that. Okay, so your wedding preparation now, you started it. It was hectic, like you said. I could even see myself. Your wedding is a lot. Yo, I even changed my mind. I don't want a wedding.
No, wedding is a beautiful thing.
It's a good thing,
Yeah.
but you know the way I saw you going through it, I was like, it is this too much. I thought it was a simple thing, like you just find the cake, find the gown, find the suit. Until I said, let people wed. I'm not wedding. I cannot go through this headache only for me to come and enjoy everything that I've taken all my energy to gather in a few hours. Because this wedding doesn't last even 24 hours. The wedding day is just a few hours. And you guys are done. And then you look back and you're like, Kwani, you know. But it's hectic. For me, I think it's hectic. But don't follow me. If you want to do your wedding, you go ahead and do your wedding. Everyone, we are different. Joel has said wedding is good. It is good. You also say it is good. So no, looking back, you don't regret.
Yeah.
You also.
I don't regret. In fact, I just see victory.
Was there anything on your wedding day that you were disappointed about?
On my wedding day.
Not
Let me
really.
check. Okay, time.
Time.
Then the food.
The food.
Yeah.
Okay. Watu wa chakula hamujafanya Carol vizuri.
Yeah. Kulikuwa na complaints after the wedding. So kuna nini food haikuiva vizuri. Yeah.
For the sake of, but next time, please, if you are the one in charge of food in her wedding, please take your time and make the food Eva. Stop what you did last time. Anyway, so food was a disappointment for you as well as time. Anything that was a disappointment?
You know, Joel, according to Joel, Joel, if he plans that, or if he comes and talk with somebody, that the way we have seated is how we should sit. And when the action time reaches and we don't sit like that, that day always bad for Joel.
I know. So you came and found that the sitting arrangement was not what you.
So, that's example. So you see, on the wedding day, very early in the morning,
we
were to go somewhere for an interview. Then this never paid. We had to do it in another place without being told why.
So it is spoiled the rest of your day.
So that thing really made me have a bad day. Then again, on time management, I have a problem with the time management. So when we talk, it is by 7.
It should be 7.
It should be 7.
You want on time.
On time.
Not in time.
Not in time. So I push people. I really push them.
Mesh.
So I was just fighting for time. Yeah.
So for you it was time and the disappointment of you wanted to do the interview in the morning and it didn't happen.
Yeah, we did the interview, but the major disappointment is that as we planned, or as I was told, this is how we are going to do it. When it's come to action time, it doesn't happen. That's also only takes me.
But the rest of your day was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. You loved everything.
Yeah, but remember also the wedding itself. Even the photos you can only share within 1 week after that. Even if you share.
In short, what I said.
The wedding is a far day.
It's a what? It's for a day.
For a day. So what happened, whichever thing happened in the wedding, leave it.
So, but you have to make sure you enjoy your day. This is what I normally know. Like when you're planning a wedding, no matter what you come to the venue and find, it has gone upside. Maybe you wanted color green and then the decor is purple. You just enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. It is not coming back again. It is just once. So enjoy your day. But everything was okay. The bridesmaids, the grooms, then everything was okay.
On my side, the maids were just okay. Problem came
on his side.
Yeah.
You see,
because I know you.
You see, what I can tell you, the wedding, never look for somebody like, I see people making like prayer partners. I'm a prayer team. In our wedding, we never had a prayer partner. In fact, if you had, is one or two who decided, and some who did secretly. Like in those whom we meet now, we are doing prayer. This wedding was fun. We never had any prayer partner. We never convened any prayer that we are going for prayer, except me and my wife. We went for a one-day prayer. But the wedding I used to pray for, even if I'm sleeping, I pray in the spirit. But there were a lot of challenges, but I overcame them. In my wedding, I see the victory and the hand. I don't see the wedding. Even say if we face challenges, what I come and ask my wife, look on this and this. If it were not prayer, it could have not happened.
Yeah.
So, what I can say, this wedding was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Weddings are very challenging, and even on the issue of time, I think the most weddings I have attended, and I only attended weddings when I was a small girl. So I would always be the flower girl to do funny things in the wedding. Time was always the issue. I think it is something from way back that weddings will always... The wedding is supposed to start at 12. You guys will start at 4. It's when you're starting. So it is always a challenge in everything.
So the issue of the boys, even on our side, she had a challenge only that she cannot remember. Nobody was ready to stand on in our line. Yeah. In fact, until she came to me, Joel, you see, I'm tired of these ladies. Can you pray for them? And when she came and asked me to pray for them, her side is now going well, my side is going bad. I went back to her. How can you ask me to pray for your side? Now you are going on well.
You are already in the fire, she's on the frying pan, and she's asking you for help.
Yes. So, in fact, after the prayer, the lady started cooperating.
Oh.
Very, very important. Until I was telling her, there were now many, but
they were excess.
They were excess. Until I was telling her, now you need to narrow this.
I think what I have gotten there is, you played your part as a priest, and she played her part as your, how can I say, you know, the woman in the home. The way she came to you and said, pray for this, she like handed the matter over to you, and then you decided to take it as the priest of the home. You guys started practicing it even before you came together in one home, and that is so beautiful. That is so good. I want to know, when you are planning a wedding, is it the two of you that sit down and say, we want to do a wedding on 20th of October, or you have to have someone to, or you go to church first and then the church settles with the date?
Me, I would say it depends with the tribes.
Or tribe? It's a culture thing.
It depends because I hear like when we were planning, we were told we go back and plan with our parents.
Also, you're supposed to plan with your parents.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think it depends with the tribe. So like Kamba, they had several chade. So then they put it in line, because you cannot say mine to be tomorrow and there's somebody whom they have to held for tomorrow, because like they're in groups. So us, In fact, I'm sorry to say this. Most of the things I decided,
I know you.
but I included her.
But I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? A lot of most of the things he just decides.
In fact, and when they tried to walk out of what I planned, they were feeling terrible. Even if whatever I planned with her on his part, and if she doesn't go with what
she will fail
terribly, and she comes back to that plan and it's success. So we talked, then we gave the church the date, because our wedding had a very difficult with the dates and time, because you had those postponement. When I was to go for introduction,
it was postponed.
It was postponed until again postponed, until I told pastor, no, now I'm not calling my in-laws. I'm not calling my in-laws to postpone. Call them
yourself.
Because the day we were to go, we had a fasting. Now, the one which marked the last postponement, we had a fasting. And when we had a fasting, now the people we were to go with, now we are fasting, and it was 21, and we were on the 18th. We cannot break the fasting before finishing. We cannot go the other side without eating. Now what will we do? Now they said, okay, let's postpone it. Then I said, no, I'm not calling them. Here is the number, call them.
So when when a person is planning a wedding, you first of all decide with your wife to be that we want a wedding, and then you decide with your parents on the date, and then you go to church and inform them.
That's how we did, but I would rather advise church should be giving these people the dates first, because our wedding faced a very challenge. If it were not prayer, because there are a lot of things of church is stopped through prayer.
Wow.
Because you see, let me talk like a pre-wedding. A pre-wedding, we have decided on a date. That date, church has an event. I had to go to prayer to stop that event of the church, and it stopped. It was postponed.
I have another question. When you are planning your wedding, who takes care of the budget? Is it supposed to be you or the committee? First of all, who decides on the budget? There's always this thing of, we have a budget of 100,000. Inatokanga wapi? Is it the two of you or from the committee?
Naturally, it is the two of us
who
gives
decides
the committee the picture. So it's the committee who are supposed now to come with the real picture now.
So you give them and then they edit.
Then they edit to come with the real picture. But I would suggest, if it is best, let the committee do it.
Do everything.
If it is best, because there are a lot of things you will say, like now, we want to simple, make our wedding simple. When you go to the committee, they do a very big thing, then they don't achieve it also. You see?
So can you do away with the committee?
You cannot do away with the committee, because you cannot walk alone. You must have them. But committee should, if they are giving mandate, let's you to plan for us our wedding. The committee knows, because within there are people who have done our wedding. The committee knows these people will need a gown, these people will need this, these people will need this, these people will need this. Now that thing has come from them. But if you go with what has come from you, then again, let's say for example you go with a budget of 500,000, then you give them even 100, they will say you are okay.
But me, I'm thinking, if I want to do a wedding, si ninajua duka ya nguo. I know where to buy a shoe. I know I can go get 3 bags of rice or what, and I know where to go to Kichinji and find meat for pilau. I know the person I can tell bake me a cake, and I want to do a simple wedding, and I don't want anything extra. So after I settled with the church and just the church knows, okay, on 20th we are having a wedding, for example, can I just do it myself? Maybe if I have the money. Can I do away with the committee and just decide, okay, let's wait on the 20th, I will have everything in. You know, I will bring the food, I will bring what, as long as the church is okay with the date and everyone else, like the person officiating the wedding is there. Is it possible?
It is possible. But that's what we call a private wedding.
Exactly. That's what I want. My husband to be, if you're watching this, we are doing that.
But it is dangerous.
Kendo.
Yes. Because next time you love something that needs people, they will tell you do it private.
But I'm doing it with people. When my 3 bags of rice naenda kula peke yangu.
You know, people need to be included
in every
activity because that person feels next time if he needs help. So
the whole reason of having a committee is to show them you also need help.
You also need help. Because even if that committee, let's say I'm to be in a committee of somebody, or I'm to be in a WhatsApp group of somebody, if I'm not included, then I go and attend. I don't feel I belong. Even if I give 100 shillings, give me just a chance. Because there are even people who has resources, you will talk with them to be, they will not be. But there are those who don't have resources, but they want to belong. It's not like I don't want to involve you now. It's just that I can do it. If I can do it, let me do it. So now example. I love you people. For example, you get prepared. You prepare, you everything. Plan for 2 years for a wedding. You have the money, you have everything. It is very beautiful. And you will have a peaceful wedding. You will not be disturbed with anybody. But the problem will come now because no man is an island. Yeah. So the fewer you have, you know, there is where you identify your friends. But so open a large door to identify genuine friends. Because in relationship, there are 3 things you have to know. The people who can help you with money. Yeah. The people who can give manpower. Then the people who can connect you with those who has something. Then again, there are people who can also make you be whom you want. Yes. Okay. So it is also important to have. I thought like a private wedding is just for the invites only. Like if I want only 10 people, that's my family and my few friends. But if I'm having a wedding where anybody can come, I don't have a problem. But I don't want to include people to give me money or to do anything for me. I want to do it myself. Is it still a private wedding? It's a private wedding, but I would advise this. Let me tell you. You know, us when we started our wedding, we started from scratch. We never had anything. Yeah. We never. Yeah. But Jalango said one thing one day, that the world we are today, if you want to do a wedding and you decide your wedding is 1 million, make sure you have 1 million first. Yeah, because men will fail you. I was going there. Men will fail you. It's true. So you have 1 million, but you open the door for them to also bring what they have. Yeah, what they have. Because through that you build muscles. I get it. You can bring anything you want. You can bring. You can send. You can bring anything. If you want to add me. If you want to bring gifts, bring them. But I will not bother much. Anyway, I also have this question. You said when you were starting,
even your salary itself was so small. But you know, when people are creating groups, they normally say, we have a budget of 100,000, bride and groom 50,000. Tunaanzia hapo. Unatoa wapi pesa? Ama inakuanga mbegu ya imani.
In fact, let her talk.
Yes. Where did you... Kwanza, I had a question for her, but before her, all of you, where do you get the 50,000 that you start with? Bride and groom, 50,000. So you want the rest to be?
You see, on my side, I just figured out by this time, shall we have combined together and great.
So it's not like you already have the money.
It's not like already. But some people
like
get
a pledge.
prepared.
Or it's like a pledge. As a bride, do you also take part in the preparations of the wedding?
Yeah.
You don't sit back and relax. Me, I want to sit back and my husband does everything. Okay, maybe I'm not working, so what do you expect me to bring? You facilitate. Okay, I'm leaving my home to come to your home. This is your home. Prepare.
Okay, so he knew that we had a wedding, sindio? So he ensured that I had a job. So before I came, he said,
hey, find yourself a man like this one who makes sure you have a job first before asking you for anything.
Yeah, so
You
that
are so
that
blessed.
helped us. Yeah. The little I had, I
You chip
contributed.
in anywhere you can. Wow, that was good. So as a bride lazima.
Hiyo ni lazima. Kwanza watu wa committee watauliza na bride anatoanga nini.
Ako happy. What is she doing? Hey, okay. So one lesson you've learned from wedding preparations, shenanigans. Preparing a wedding only. Give us these lessons. We need them.
My friend,
Eh?
a wedding.
It's to fish and more, son.
If you manage to prepare a wedding, you cannot miss to manage your home. That's what I can tell you.
Clap now. Your husband has said a point and you're just there. What is
Because there you will be dealing with different heads.
Yeah, true.
And many. Like us,
And
we had
different
almost
mouths.
we had almost 200
And 42.
and 42.
Where?
Now, if we manage to deal with those heads, because each and every person who wants things to go their own way.
You know me, I'm an introverted person. I don't think I can deal even with 5 people. Sasa 242.
I deal with them.
Congratulations.
Until now, I said even if we are tunakosana tukosane. Mbaya.
Kind.
You really, I know one thing. I can make you hungry now. But the one thing I assured you, the next 5 minutes you will not be hungry.
Wow.
But hatutakuwa tunacheka if you don't admit what I want. But if you admit and we go with it and it's becomes successful, tutakuwa tunacheka.
We come back.
So, if we deal with the 200 and something, one mind.
That
now
means your home is already set. You guys are set.
Yeah,
on your
so
marks.
that's what I learned.
Yeah.
If somebody manage not to say, hii imenichosha na acha.
I think me I would leave. 242. Wachana
But
nayo.
also, what I can tell people is that let them not depend too much on the people.
Yeah.
They can be really disappointing.
So Joel has said if you can manage that thing to the end, your home is something so small. And you said don't depend on people so much.
In fact, me, that's what I see a wedding is doing. A wedding is preparing somebody for home.
Yeah.
It's not, don't look at the picture, the car.
Shopping
It's,
in you.
it's broadening your mind. how to handle, how to tackle issues. Because in a wedding, somebody will come and abuse you there. Talk with you bad there.
Mahesh, ulitukanwa?
Even your wife, even my wife.
Ukiona?
I'm telling you, will come and talk to you.
Oh, the wife?
Yes, I'm telling you. So in a wedding, you are just you, and she was her. Now, when in wedding preparation, not us.
I think that is why now the bishop says now these two. I think now on the D-Day is when the two have become one. But
during preparation, what I did, one thing is that I never pressurized my lady when it comes to wedding preparation. Some people will pressurize you. What are you doing to this wedding?
My husband to tell me that.
Wow. It's very. Let me tell you. If you are ready to, if you want a wedding in your life, make sure you have a quarter of the budget as a lady.
Like you said,
start preparing now.
Do
you know why? You know, this thing came until I told the committee, look here. This is us, not our parents, not my lady. This is us. Who do you want? Because there are things they were asking her when I'm away, but when I'm there, they can't ask.
No.
That's why I'm telling you, if you manage, and I'm telling her today, if she managed to go through that preparation.
You are strong, Carol. You are strong.
And now here, you with this one mind, you want to tell me you cannot. You are running away.
If you dealt with 242, you can deal with this one alone. And another one that is coming. I can't. I'm not doing any wedding. I can't deal with these things you're talking about. Hey. Okay, you know, maybe God is like, oh, even though unasema.
No.
God can decide. Okay, you can't. Wacha nikuletee sasa yenyewe. But you know what? That is a lot. 242 people. I can't deal with even 3 people, my friend.
The best medicine is just silence. It helps a lot. You just keep quiet. They talk then. Now you sit down. You come to the reality now. Now you say this is what it is now. Yeah. Just listen. By the way, he helped me. At once I was like, acha tuache hiyo tuende tuombewe na pastor. And he was like, chenye tumeanza hatuwezi tukarudi nyumba tuende tu.
Yeah, you can't go back. You had already gone through a lot. So are you giving up? Anyway, finish it. That was good.
See, when I found my girl, and we started the wedding preparation, she decided to manage those people.
She's a good manager.
But I told her, here, the best management is silent. Because somebody will come from his or her house. Today, I'm going to cause chaos in that meeting. They come when they have decided. Today,
on my wedding preparation, I am buying a gun. I am purchasing a pistol.
Then you will not have
I will be coming with it here, and I keep the silence. I maintain the silence. You try to cause chaos in my wedding. Who are you? I will shoot you. I'm joking.
So, even when they were making a lot of trouble upon her, because they had not known the type of person she is, but I don't know. Because by the way, there is around 1 to 2 months, she's the one who attended the meeting. I never attended.
Where were you?
I was in work. But I could feel and tell those people, this and this you are doing is not okay. Can you do this?
And they were like, I was reporting everything to him.
Oh yeah, they thought that.
But niko kazi. So they think ananipea information, but mimi I feel and I'm telling them, and in fact by the time they are pressurize her, is the time I'm telling them, can you do this and this to solve that problem? So that's the time these people fear.
Samuel for a husband. Yes, it is a good thing, right? You should nurture it and protect it. But that is too much. I will report. I will report to my husband. My wedding committee, if you pressurize me, I will report.
In fact, let me tell you the truth. Nowadays, she was coming to report, but like, work to her, she was just like, I'm not listening.
Or you are trying to act like,
that thing she's telling me, I'll already know how I'm going to tackle.
But you know, women, naturally, women are like kids. Mtoto akitoka huko nje amepigwa ama analia for no reason. Kids even cry for no reason. They want you to carry them, pamper them. Sorry. Even if you don't know the reason, even if you know, you don't have to treat her like she's your fellow man. Hug her, tell her it's okay. I have heard you. I will beat them.
In fact, that's what made her to be strong. Because if I could have done that, she could have. Because she came rigid.
But at the same time, even if she felt strong, at the same time she also feels that side of I am talking on behalf of my fellow women. Please. We are women, we are not men. I know you men feel different, but we are women. I know what I'm saying. Yes, I'm on point, right?
Yeah, you are on point.
Thank
do you know why I decided to do that? A lot of things I was forcing to happen. She was seeing I'm the one breaking the piece of the wedding preparation. Not revenging, but I wanted her now see if I could have not done this.
Oh, you want her to see what you're trying to do.
Yeah. So I was proving to her, in fact, I was just trying to prove to her my rights.
Unakatiza mtoto, wachana na kisu itakukata. Sasa unaamua, wewe nayo pia sasa.
Wacha ikukate. Mtoto akililia wembe mpe.
Wow. I have learned a lot. You said your wedding day was good.
Pretty good.
You enjoyed it. You guys didn't go for a honeymoon, did you?
Actually, we never managed to go for a honeymoon.
But you have to prepare one in the future.
I will give her.
Yes, not because
give her one of
kama
the
utaenda
best
Karen, utashindwa aje kupanda ndege for your own honeymoon.
That's why I'm saying.
Yes.
I will give her one. Even there was a note I told her. I don't know whether she has read it. That will be the first time she will hold the aeroplane.
Amen.
But she has not believed it.
She's acting like Sarah, eh? Sarah in the Bible. Because even Sarah is like, you say amen. You receive it with faith. So whatever expectations you had on your day, they happened. Everything went as expected.
Me, I could say they went as I expected because God gave me victory.
Oh yeah.
In fact, God gave me a very big victory because me number one victory is the, how do we call it? We had a problem with venue. That's how I handled it. It was changed. We had a problem of mobilizing people. After prayer, people start coming by themselves. We had a problem of photo session. We found a place for free.
Wow.
We had a problem with cars. Cars became too much until they just, those who wanted us to pay them for they to service us with car. Some returned even the money.
Wow.
We had a problem with the venue of pre-wedding. We entered into prayer. We postponed things. Imagine our church it was not pre-wedding is not happening in church. The previous. But as God allowed us, we did pre-wedding in our church.
Wow.
And on our pre-wedding, we were like 12 people. We got around 60 something thousand.
Wow.
Yeah, people were not there, but we got money. So I can say again, we had a problem with, like on my side, she said men. Men's men, I had a problem with them because even the tailor, Umu too, ran away with our money. I'm still the one.
What is wrong with tailors? Who tailored tailors?
I'm the one again who found money and paid for this tailor, for these boys to be.
Before my wedding, I'm going to school to study tailoring.
Was it 1 month? 2 weeks? In
2 weeks time.
In 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
Till I ran away before we got the clothes.
And when he was called, he said that he will come back to Kenya. Okay, he was
a Burundi.
Hey!
Yeah.
You people went to trust a person from outside.
But he was a church member.
He was a church member and a very good one.
Yeah.
And he has done a lot of work.
But you knew anytime he can fly back home.
No, I never knew. Only that I could know because there was a time the Holy Spirit cautioned me. Instead of going to tell your suit, go for a ready-made. I never knew why.
But then you are also decided to be ignorant.
So I can say so because when the Holy Spirit cautioned me about that, because by that time I was praying, I want the money to pay deposit. This money is not coming. Then God, why?
God doesn't want
go
you to.
For ready-made. Ready-made you can even go today and you put on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then when I shared with my best couple, it was thunder. Thunder.
They refused.
Hey, why?
But why are you pressurizing people now?
So
It's a suit.
I could have not told them. I've been cautioned by God. So after the wedding is when I told the best couple. After he had ran away with those money, now men have stranded, we have to look for money. I told the best couple, imagine if even us, we could have paid, like we wanted to pay the full amount, where could we have got suit?
But wait a minute. He ran away with the money.
He has not. Though
Did he
it
come
was not
back?
full amount, he has not come back. It was like the deposits.
It doesn't matter. Money is money. Money is money. The believer in me is getting angry. Why would you run away? If you run away even with 5 bob,
Yeah.
the in me is spoiling up. Why would you run
And
away
that
with
guy
money?
was really pressuring us because my best couple and I, we were to give around 13,000. So we were like, if we could have given out that 13,000 and he ran away, where would we be? And it was like, you people don't want. So you want.
No, he knew he wanted to go, so he wanted the money. That was so bad of you. Yeah, can I tell you, shame on you? Don't do that again. Especially to the man of God. But we are not going to say anything. We are not going to pray against you. All you can say is the wedding has already happened and we forgive Sino.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not.
I have no problem with him, but I had a problem with the money too. So that money we need it.
Yes, we still need the money. Burundian man, we still need the money. Yes, we still need the money because now the wedding is over and we need to buy tea in the house. Yeah, but I love the fact that you still enjoyed your day and your day was good. And one thing I have also gotten from what you've told me is that don't be scared. Don't fear. Go ahead. God will be making way. Because I can see from your story, God was just making way. You know, you feel like, hey, photo session, and then boom, free place, you can do your photo session here. Oh, the cars, and then you have a whole. That was God Himself manifesting Himself in your day. Don't fear anything. Go ahead and plan your wedding. Go ahead and have your wedding. Siambiwe kitu. Siambiwe chochote. But we just know For me, I will come with a gun. I will purchase one. I will legally own it. Because how can you tell me that someone will come from their home to come and cause chaos? I don't like headache. I'm an introverted person. Once someone tries to bring me up like this, I just feel like, oh, I don't want this. You guys have done a big thing. You have done an amazing job. That preparing a wedding itself and going through all that you went through shows that you guys are very strong and you are ready to go through life together. Now marriage is here. No more dating, no more wedding. Then the two of you are officiated. I now pronounce you husband and wife. How did you feel? Because I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now you're no longer Carol, you are Mrs.
It feels good. I felt so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you?
To me, I just felt a bit
Accomplishment.
because,
Done. Finally.
that's what, because there were a lot of things that people expected that they're not going to happen. Even there were a lot of prophecies that were being given.
Oh.
Then I told them, unless I'm not Joel.
Yeah, by the way, during the wedding, let me tell you something, viewers. During someone's wedding, please leave your eyes at home. If you're not coming to use your eyes to see them wed, leave your eyes. People come, oh, I have seen this is not the wife for you. Oh, I have seen this, their home is not good. You know, I've seen a couple who went through that until they broke up before the wedding. I said, Pastor, this is not your wife. And then you disrupt everything. Everything just goes south. People are planning their wedding, and you come with your prophecies, and you come with your I have seen, you come with, oh, I have nimeonyeshwa. These people, you had already seen her. You didn't need any other seeing. But people will come with advices and people will come with things. I am happy that you stood your ground and you said, I have already chosen the wife. What I want is your contribution and your help. That's a lot. That's all. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Mahesh, congrats. Mrs. Mahesh, congratulations,
Yes.
because that was a lot. And I want to say, I have seen that God is real. The two of you believed in God and He didn't disappoint you. So as you continue, you can also, I know you will meet other people who are also in your shoes. You can also hold them and tell them, you know what, don't fear. Now marriage is here. You guys are a few months married. Few or 1 month old.
1 month and some weeks.
Yeah. How is
Last
it
time
so
you
far?
told me 1 month,
5 days.
5 days. Now
Is she the one to say? You people wedded together.
I asked her because I wanted her to be updated.
Joel, punguza mambo ingine. Okay, anyway, it's still good. But you guys are just 1
Have
month.
you ever realized that the father of a child can forget the name of the child?
Yeah. Fathers pretend. For me, I normally see like it's a pretending.
It's not.
How can you forget?
Even the date.
I've seen.
And that date, those who get trouble much are fathers, because when, like, for example, if my wife goes to labor room, I will not be.
Yeah, the men are
So
always
how
the
can
most
I
confused.
forget that date? But the chaotic date in a job I cannot forget.
You know, because the women are focusing on the labor. The men are like, hey, where do I get the money? Okay, is she going to make it? Hey, is the baby coming? What is happening? And when you hear the screams, you're like, oh my God, what is happening? And also that's why you guys get more confused. But for me, I always feel like you guys are pretending. How don't you know the name of your child? I've seen a dad who cannot differentiate 2 of his twins. He has a twin. He has twins. And he keeps asking the mother, "Uyu ndio nani? Uyu."
Yeah, that's also happens. But what I can say, you see, Minister, before we enter into now the marriage, when you plan a wedding, plan to be a strategic prayer. Don't just pray.
You pray strategically.
Don't just pray.
You will teach us about that. When prayers have strategies. We are coming for that. We are coming for that.
Even there's a pastor of mine who is my friend. He told me, Joel, you don't just pray. That's why you are facing what you are facing.
Oh yeah.
But I see that mode of me praying like that helped me a lot, and it's what had given me victory in this wedding. Because during this wedding, I was expecting even ladies to come. Not a ladies to come to say no.
No. Hey, wait. Did you feel anxiety when that the bishop didn't say?
He said,
"Is anyone?"
In fact, it took like 3 minutes.
Hey, silence.
And we were like, I was like, I never want her to look the crowd. I was like this.
You
nilikuwa namuangalia tu hivi.
Ndio asiangalie huko.
huko.
What were you feeling? What was going through your head at that time?
Okay. I expected anything to happen. Yeah. I was ready for it because I had.
Can you bishops remove that part of if
that part cannot be removed.
During my time, please. It brings tension. It brings tension. Hata mtu akisimama hivi yeah. You know, when you watch movies and you see those things, you know, video movies are just movies. Yes, they're acting, but it at that time you're like, they're acting. But when it is your time, you're the one standing there waiting. You start remembering the movies you have watched, and you start feeling like, wait, someone is coming. So for you, you are scared that your girls may come.
I was not scared.
You weren't scared?
In fact, by that time, I felt God was happy with me.
You were scared that the girls will come or your men will come? Okay. Let's say men who had a crush on you.
I didn't expect them to come. In fact, I doubted if they could come. But pressure was coming on his side.
Yeah.
You know, the many girls. So I was like, they might have come. Like the last one. You know, he had a wedding before me. So I was expecting the ex to come. But I was like, let whatever happens happen. Because already I owned him. We already had the certificate.
Yeah.
What was remaining was just signing.
Yeah.
So I was expecting anything.
That is a very.
Do you know why I said? I thought that day I know God was very happy with me. I'm the one. Even God is happy with this marriage because I'm the one, or we are the one who shows God the true fight and the true victory.
Yeah.
In fact, they come. Those prophecies, not that they were not real, they were real. But I will tell God, anybody who is coming to say no to this wedding, let them not find strength to wake up that day. I told them, you will not see them. And in fact, she was told, even on our side, there were ladies who never want her to. Do you know there are people who made prayers so that I cannot wed?
It happens.
There are people.
Yeah.
Until I told them, stop praying this prayer, because if I start our prayer, tutapigana huko juu.
Vita vya angani.
There are people.
Shame on you.
And they go to the altars of their fathers.
Shame on you. You don't have to come in between two people who love each other. Forget it. It's so bad. I have a question. Did you have any expectations before getting married? You know, as a person, expectations. Marriage itakuwa hivi, marriage yangu nataka iko hivi. Let me start with you. Do you have any expectations, and are you seeing them so far 1 month in marriage?
You know, I expected a lot. I'm somebody who don't leave my wife behind. I grow. If it is a matter of growing, I grow together with her. But during dating, I realized she was not ready to grow because of the speed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, we have to grow. If it is growing, going this side, we have to go.
So go 100 kilometers per hour, but I go 60.
I go 60. You have to be 100.
But
So when I
Joel, legeza kidogo. Hey! But again, you are on the right track. No, you will keep up with him later. Anatembea haraka sana, si ndio?
You see, let me tell you, Minister. A lot of people make mistakes, and we agreed with this, and I explained, I thought about this. A lot of people make mistakes. When they grow, when they realize that their spouse are slow, they don't want to grow with them.
Yeah, naenda.
Yeah, naenda. Ataenda patane na mwenye, hata secretary mwenye ako quick. Ndio sasa ataenda nazo mkutano zao.
Yeah.
My wife is slow, will embarrass me in front of
Unaenda napata type yake.
Type yake.
Tusifanye.
So that's why, and I told her even before she came, that when we are growing, we have to grow together. And I thought about how cheating comes in. The real cheating is not the cheating that you think now a man has taken a lady into bed. It starts by ignoring your lady. Because when you grow, let me tell you, when you grow, and you leave your lady there, your mind will leave her.
Yeah.
You will see you are in another level. So there is a level that now, when, let's say in ministry, when I'm called, I cannot go with her because she has not come up to that level. But a church protocol somewhere has accepted that level because there's something she needed. But she's comfortable with the level I've left her. When meetings goes, I'm going with church protocols. I don't go with my lady. That's why. But the time I realized that, in fact, what was disturbing us is the IQ. The time I realized that, I come to realize the age she is and the age I am. You know, these things matters also. Then I say, okay, this is too much for her.
You started understanding her.
I said, this is too much for her. And do you know why now I was taking her first like that? She's firstborn, I'm firstborn. In her home, she's the firstborn. In my home, I'm the firstborn. So you know, firstborn have one mentality of firstborn. She wants the way she wants, I want the way I want. And we are firstborn, one has to leave a firstborn. So she was the one to leave. But the time I realized that the age difference, then after I realized, then I come like, God, how, what can I do? Now make me be the best husband.
Yes. So that she also doesn't feel the pressure.
After that, in fact, unajua kuna ile pumzi inatoka kwa tafu pole pole, utashtuka mahali kumbe tayari itatoboka kama hata uko jangwani. Lakini hii yangu ilikuja ilibaki tu hapo pap. I dropped everything hapo pap until she was confused.
You actually confuse her. So for you are expecting her to be chap, and then you realize she's not. You have to take her slowly. Did you have any expectations?
Expectations
as a marriage? Like, when I get married, I'm expecting this and that and that. My husband to be waking up at there are many expectations, especially women. We normally have a lot of them.
Okay. Back to his post. I just saw that he was like a preacher, but I didn't expect him to be one day a pastor. So like mimi nikuwe bibi ya pastor.
Bas. You know that one, you shocked me when you said that. What attracted you to him was the post, the fact that he is a man of God. And I'm like, wait, the way that is with you,
You know, I just expected him to be maybe not a pastor really.
Yes, but just a teacher.
Yeah, teacher. But his expectations are higher than that. Okay, his visions is to be, one of them is to be a preacher. I'm just, okay, najaribu ku adapt. Yeah, I have to cope up with it.
Yeah. So you didn't expect like someone who is higher in the ministry.
Yes, and I'm down, but he's raising me up, like I said.
And you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Wow. Expectations versus reality. They say marriage is good the first year, the second year. Kifika hapo 5 years kinakuwa kinaonramba. Are you guys set for that season? Because that season comes when now love is not the one driving you. It's the friendship or maybe what the two of you are that is driving you. Because marriage is a journey. And the two of you are seated there in front. You have to like put your minds together and make sure that you get to your destiny together. But then it gets to a point you're excited. Like right now I know you're excited. You're so in love, eh? He's so in love right now. You hear the way he's saying my girl, my girl. And it will get to a point where atakuwa anasema mama fulani.
Yeah, I expect that too.
You are ready for that season. You already know it is coming.
Yeah, it's.
How are you prepared for it?
God will help us.
God will help you. How are you prepared for that season?
No, I'd prepared her. I told her one day that, I told even my pastor this thing, but it became annoyed that day of what I said. It's like I was going ahead of him. I told them, the issue of this love in marriage. Love is not what keeps marriage. It's just a residue in marriage, or a recipient in marriage. Like if you want to cook ugali, there are things that cannot miss.
Yeah.
So love, it has to be there. So I'd prepared her, but what I can say, if we can manage 240.
I don't go to Pali. Hiyo ndio moto. Hapo ndio umeshikilia.
One day we'll come and talk about just preparation itself.
Yes. Sure.
Because of what we went through that preparation.
You are sure you will still go through that season?
And what comes May, unless she walks away. And I normally promise her, unless if I'm not there.
No, they told
that
you.
Day, even this key will get lost. We lock ourselves. And we lock ourselves inside the house. Even if kids were there, nobody will go to school. Even if food is there, even 1 week, we will lock ourselves.
So you know, Carol, as you're settling with this man, divorce is not an option.
It's not.
You know you are in this.
Even should not come even together. In her mind.
You should not even think about it. You are in this. It is raining. It is you are in this. Regardless, for better, for worse. You have already said that. I think you should also ensure that you stick by it and you keep it. So you say when that season comes, we will handle ourselves 242. We will skika your season later. But what I also want to say is that I think friendship keeps you going. Yeah. Friendship is the first best recipe, more than love, because love is always inakuja ikiwa moto and then inapoa. And then ikipoa kama hiyo ndio ulikuwa unategemea, kina waramba. kina waramba. Mnakuwa, but I love how you are already set. You already know that season comes. You are set. But huwa inakuja alafu mnarudi tena kwa love. Like when you guys already have gray hair, you love each other so bad. Yani when you are old, Me, I admired my grandmother and my grandfather. Oh, they were gossiping together, and I'm like, this was just nika ndio wametongozana sasa. I used to love it, and it will come back. But that season is always just a testing season, a trial season. If you are set to finish it, the two of you separation is not going to happen. Me kwanza mimi niko hapa. Hakuna mahali naenda. By the way, if you feel tired, take a break, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
No, I knew.
Tired
I knew. No. Let's agree, Joel. Let's agree that there's a time you feel like I need to rest. But, like I said, there's no going anywhere. You talk together and, let your man know that what you're feeling, let your man know what is happening. And also let your wife know, what you're going through mentally, emotionally. You sit and you agree. You are there for one another. Joel agree. Me najua, lakini me I'm talking for the ladies. It's a true thing. It happens. Doesn't it happen? It happens even when you're just dating. Time to feel but you don't have to quit. You don't have to quit.
Minister, can I say something?
Yes, say. I knew you wanted to say.
Minister, you see, Joel was called because I was saved when I was in class 2.
Wow.
When the call of God fell upon me, the first ground I had is marriage. God gave me that. I could cancel marriage as early as class 2. I grew up with that. If I could help people's marriages,
How about yours?
my marriage is going to fail. You see,
No, your marriage will not fail.
You see, there is something I normally tell people, and I told a certain guy who had a problem. Is this one? For silence the silence treatment in a home, sometimes. For that silent, the longer the silent will last, it depends on the man.
Yeah.
And she knows.
Yeah.
The longer anything happening in the house that can bring that, let's separate, let's take us a moment, it depends on the man. Because, number one, just first know your wife. The Bible says, and Adam knew his wife again, and they both Seth. Why was Seth coming when Adam had just known? So what happened is, I'm here. Whichever come, let's face it.
Yeah, you face it together. There is no
and
going.
I thank God for the committee we had. They really gave us chaotic environment that prepared me on how to handle marriage. And I thank them. And they did a lot.
Yeah. So you're thanking them for chaos.
Seriously.
Joel, sometimes you're
I'm really crazy.
Hey.
I really thank them for that, because when everything goes on well, there's something wrong.
You'll relax even. So you are making lemonade out of the lemon they gave you.
And if I could do for them a lot.
You guys went through premarital counseling?
And I thank that bishop.
You did, huh?
And imagine what surprised me. The day now I had decided, let me keep quiet. She was confirming everything that I've been talking. But I've not gone for that course, but I've been counseling. But what I realized again, if you are a counselor, you cannot counsel your home. Your wisdom help other people.
You know,
that's
normally,
that's normally looks like I'm quarreling.
Is it is he the same person you met? You know, right now you are in a marriage. It's no longer like dating and the malavidavis of the first time. But of course, lavidavi has to continue to to keep you guys going. Is he the same person you met? Ama amechange?
He's still the same person.
Still the same person.
He hasn't changed.
I'll come back 1 year later to ask the same question.
Yeah. I think it's too early to ask that, by the way.
Because it's just 1 month. You guys have not even, the wedding is still ringing in your minds, everything that was happening. I will come back, ask the same question. Expectations versus reality.
Yeah.
Are they being met? Is it the same person? Is she the same person?
Yeah, she is, but she has improved a lot.
Oh yeah, for her.
A lot.
Hata wewe pia ungesema pia improve.
Of course he has improved. Yeah, he has changed.
You will focus on the negative part. When you had the question, you focused on the negative. Kama amekuwa mbaya ama amekuwa. But yeah, it's still too early to see any changes or anything. But you guys, I pray that you continue. You fell in love, stay there. Stay there. So yeah, now it is just marriage. Sasa kupanga familia, and God is the one who will help you through the whole thing. You dedicate everything to God, and as early as today, you start praying for your children. They are not here, but you start dedicating them to God. I pray for you, prophesy, tell them you are going to be great people. They are not yet here, but you still talk. You speak greatness for them. Yeah, as early as today. So, and it's something even when they come, you continue. And I believe you are in the right hands. You are with a good person. The teacher asifundishe uko nje alafu akuje, don't drink water and preach wine. What do they say? you make sure that what you are teaching other marriages out there is also what you have already done. So you are only pouring what you have. Wow. Who amongst you is most likely to get angry first? Sira ya kwanza. Yule wakasirika haraka.
Okay, naweza sema hivi, mimi nikikasirika naionyesha. Lakini huyu kikasirika huwezi jua
chini ya maji.
Inakuja tu pole.
Okay. So let me give her a secret. Nikikasirika, when I get annoyed seriously, I become sick. So the day
because you put it inside of you don't allow it to go.
The day you see me, I don't know. I think it's the Holy Spirit. I don't know. There's a poster I found because I said he said marrying a partner who has a relationship with a Holy Spirit is good, because 1 minute they misbehave, the other minute the Holy Spirit punishes.
Yeah.
So I found it in Facebook. That's made me realize also what I'm going through, because the moment I became annoyed, the moment I got annoyed,
sometimes you ignore the Holy Spirit.
So that's why she will not know when I'm annoyed. I leave it. But now when it's come, now I want to fix knowledge. I bring that thing.
Who is more prayerful? You or him?
Him.
It's dangerous. The woman is the one who is supposed to be more prayerful. Anyway, but I agree. I understand the fact that you guys are on different levels spiritually, and you're still trying to learn. And he said he's still trying to bring you up. I think I have learned a lot, especially on the wedding part. I don't know. I'm going to sit down and see if I will wed or not. Because that is a lot of too much pressure to handle. But you guys went through it. So now I have confidence that hakuna kitu uko mbele mtashindwa. And God should always remain at the center of this. You have any parting shot? Sorry? Any parting shot? Anything you want to tell you?
I don't know, but it's okay.
I don't know.
You don't know, a parting shot is like last word.
Okay. So me, what I can tell people is that so men, all men who are outside there who want to marry, do a wedding. You know, since I did a wedding, I even feel bad for those men who just take ladies and come with stay and start staying with them. The wedding preparation prepares you for your home.
Wow.
So when you miss that, but there are people who come and stay, but they stay. They live perfect life.
Yeah.
But I'm best convinced that when you do a wedding, that wedding preparation part only,
it strengthens you.
It strengthens you.
Okay. Also tell men something. Those men who just, because you said something like, I don't want to date you, I don't want to use you, I want serious relationship. But you know, there are men out there who are really doing girls so bad. And you'll also talk to the girls who do men bad, because that is the current life we are living now. You get a man and you think you are in love, and then they just do you bad, and you end up hating love. Talk to those men, tell them something.
Okay, man, what I can say is this. You know, when God created us, He never created a wrong person. There's no wrong person. There's no wrong lady. There's no a wrong man.
So when we say we married the wrong person, there's nothing like that.
That's a myth.
What?
Why could, if Eve was a wrong person to Adam, God had another capability of creating another woman.
But God is perfect.
God is perfect.
There's nothing that
but
God
Eve
does
is
that
the one who made Adam to fall. So if I fail,
wait, it's not it's not Eve that made Adam to fall.
It's Eve. The Bible says the devil did not deceive Adam, but
it's
Eve.
Adam that said, "Is this woman that you gave me?" You tu ni Adam alikuwa anajitetea. The excuse Adam gave to God. God asked her, "Why are you naked? What happened?" And Adam said, "It's this woman."
So,
but that does not mean that it's the woman that made.
After Adam has fallen, God had come and asking Adam. Adam had known things that God never expected him to know. So God asked why.
Sasa kama Adam alikuwa anajua yeye, that is a topic on its own, because men have put this thing on us, and every time they keep saying these women who spoke to the snake.
Let me help you.
Kila mtu abebe tupati yake.
The Bible says whoever finds who?
A woman.
A woman.
A wife.
A wife, sindio? Finds what?
A good thing.
And obtain?
Favor.
So if I don't find a good thing, will I obtain favor?
You found the wrong one. You will not obtain favor.
I'm not the wrong one. Opposite of good is what? Bad. Is us who decide to be bad.
Let me ask you, because you said there's nothing like a wrong person.
There's nothing.
Those ladies you dropped.
Those ladies I dropped, they are not wrong. They decided to act on the bad part of me. Like?
Or can we say they were not for you?
I cannot say they were not for me, because it doesn't mean that 1, 2, 3 things that I was seeing in them that never pleased me, I'm not seeing in Carol. I'm seeing. But it comes in that, are you seeing the bad part of me, then use that
to say that
no.
So there's nothing like a wrong person.
There's nothing like a wrong person. If we disagree with Carol, it doesn't mean that my wife is a wrong person. See, there were days we were agreeing. Those days she was a good person. So men, if a man chooses to love a lady and decides to marry that lady, let me tell you the truth. That lady will bring a lot of difficulties even in that home. But that man will look on how
will focus on the good side.
The good side, and how to cover up the difficulties that ladies bring.
So men should stop doing bad to women.
Yes, even me now, let me tell you, I told my wife, even before marriage, you had every reason to drop me. Even me, I had every reason to drop.
But Carol, you had every reason now.
So, if you didn't drop me with those reasons,
Those days,
but now you want to drop me. Why?
so
Why now?
Yeah, I am getting the point.
It's only that my wife can decide now. I'm not, for example, if I tell her, move to the other side a little bit, she decide I'm not moving. She decide I'm not moving. And the man now, if the man wants now to keep that home, see, there's another chair there. I go sit there.
You don't argue with that.
Why?
Because of that. So the man should be mature enough to. What is maturity?
Ask her if she compare Joel of today, of this one man, and Joel.
But I asked her, is this the same person?
But she said
She said yes.
And Joel of the dating. So the first 2 months, 2 to 3 months, she really swallowed me. She knows me.
Carol.
Yes.
Nikauliza, is he the same person? Ukasema yes.
He's the same person.
You're still swallowing him. Shy.
Okay, the fact is that he has changed a lot. Actually, kuna siku nilimtumia text nikamwambia, na umechange. Like ananifundisha. Alikuwa niseme mwenye nilikuwa nimesema dictator. Like kuna siku niligive up nikasema hapana, ikae. Hii marriage haisonge. Like sasa akaenda kaongeleshwa na pastor tukaongea tukadecide. Alafu you that age difference.
Yeah.
Sasa akaona
It came to a point he started understanding.
So at least now he's teaching me to grow, like ananipea muda ni catch up. Yeah. So by that
I support Pastor Aswal. Unakuja mbio sana wewe. Unakuja mbio sana.
The problem is I give her time to grow. And if he sits on those time,
I know.
Because there's a time. Don't sit on those time.
And pressurize you again.
Don't sit on those time. Make sure you grow and learn.
But take even in the Bible, you know, we start with taking milk and you just don't start breaking the bonds. Tunaanza chini, you know. Depends with the level where you are in. Mtoto hata hawezi kuja na aanze kukuambia 1 times 1 is what, kama hajawahi hatajua 1 inakaa aje, 2 3 hajai learn numbers, you know. They have to start down, and you also have to understand our ages are different. A person who is 25 and below and a person who is 25 and above, totally different.
Minister, you know, there is one thing that I learned. For every minister to be strong, the woman has the bulk of it.
It's true. It's true. That one I agree.
For every minister to be attacked thoroughly, always the family are the one opening the door
for the attacks.
For the attack.
You said that when we were having our last interview. Remember, I told you I don't forget anything. You said anything bad that comes in our home, it is us that will allow it to come. We only want good things. So if anything bad is found in our home, it is us who has allowed it to come. For a shamba, you know, for you to find weeds are just there in the land, it's you who have allowed them to grow. You can remove them, yeah. So talk to the ladies who are also doing men bad. Before, mwanamke kama upendi mwanaume achana naye. Drop that person from the time go.
Let me ask you before she talk. Why mwanamke kama upendi mwanaume achana naye? What drives somebody to love somebody?
No, but you know, right now in the world of today, ladies are doing men bad. Haven't you seen
What
men
is-
crying out
Yeah,
there?
men are crying. What I should ask them? A lady, if you are not ready to settle,
With that
be
man.
you.
Yes, that
Just
is what
be
I'm
yourself.
trying to
Just
say.
be yourself. Don't try to find any man. Yeah.
No, Joely.
Because if you try to find any man, you will
No,
still be
why
down.
are you being hard on us women? We have let the men. See, tumeongelesha wana. Tumesema kitu. Did you say anything?
Okay, talk.
You men are so hard on women. Why? It's still the same. The heartbreak that women are facing is the same heartbreak men are facing. Kinaramba wanaume, kinaramba wanawake. Inaramba both sides. Unapata mwanaume anasema, hey, this gender. Same as women, we are also saying, where this gender. So it's happening everywhere. So you were to talk to those men who are doing women bad. And now she was to tell the ladies something. You know. Like anyway.
Tell ladies.
What more should I tell them? Okay, to all ladies out there, what I'm telling you is that, okay, keep God first. Then you should learn to know more about your partner. Okay, what I can tell them is that they take part. Let them not rush into marriage, just like we did. They need like that not engagement. How do we call it? This period before marriage? Dating. Yeah, they should date a little bit so that they can know their partner more. Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting to know your partner now?
Yeah. But we are already in marriage. But I thank God we are coping up.
But you are well, you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want now to end this, but before I end it, I want everyone. Carol, why are you laughing? I want everyone to tell someone something. I want you to tell your husband something, and you be very honest. And from the bottom of your heart, it's not scripted. It is something you are saying from the heart. You tell him, and he also does the same to you. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yes.
Okay, to my handsome husband.
Hey. Okay. Now
I
this
want you to know that I really love you so much.
Yeah.
And in this house, let God be the first one. Of course, He's above us here. Just as I promised you on our wedding day that I'll be beside you in the ministry as we grow up together in the Word of God. I still keep the promise. And so may the Lord help us.
Amen.
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 Enjoy. Hey, that was nice. That was so sweet. How did you find that?
Very wonderful.
Very wonderful. Okay.
I'm impressed.
Oh wow. Okay. What can you see?
Okay, me, what I can say.
No, what can you say about what she just said before you tell her something?
What I can say is there's room for improvement. Even that love that we have now can improve. And I always thank God to have a woman like her.
Wow. Okay.
And thank you for those beautiful remarks.
Look at her. She was looking at you when she was telling you these things. Now
I've
I'm
not
telling
started telling her
Oh,
mine.
okay. Go ahead.
Mm.
We're waiting. You just finish. Take your time, and then when you're done, you tell her something.
The day I will find this ring out of your hand, I will ask why. To me, thank you very much for accepting to marry. Thank you very much. There are people whom I met and they judge me with appearance. They never knew a time can be, somebody can rust. The same person who rust can be quoted. So just sugarcoat.
Hey.
Thank you for your love.
Okay.
I really appreciate you. And you always know. Thank you.
I was waiting for I love you so much. Wait,
That's
no, she's not a matter of she knows. So tell her. Tell her every day. Hata kama anajua anajua. Mwezi fika hapa na ajui ati unampenda. She knows, yes, but you have to also keep assuring her. You know, keep assuring her that I love you. It's very
I
important.
really love her. Very.
Tell her.
To my dearest friend, wife, I really love you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is so good. It's so beautiful. How are you singles feeling? Singles, hello. Are you feeling the heat here? Ama you will say let the singles breathe.
Let the singles breathe.
Today we are not letting you breathe. We are not giving you peace. That was so beautiful. Yeah, it's evident you guys you are so in love. That's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you, and may you keep on loving each other, keep respecting him, and you keep on loving him. That is from the Bible directly, because the woman was told to respect, the man was told to love. So let it keep on going. Let it keep on going. All the best for you. That was amazing. Thank you so much for staying tuned and watching us. That was our newest couple in town, the newlyweds, the Mr. and Mrs. Joel, and we wish them well in their life and a happily thereafter. Yes, 10 years from now, let's come back and still see the same smiles. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Or should I give them a fun of the day?
Yes, you can. You can do anything.
Okay, fun of the day today. I want to give a story of a young man who had just wedded like me, but was visited by the mother-in-law. So when the mother-in-law visited that young man, and the lady, the wife, told the husband that, honey, you know what, I'm sick. Then she went to sleep in the bedroom. In the bedroom, then she followed the husband followed the lady. Then after that, they went and have a family fun. After having family funs, the man forgets.
What is family fun?
Then the man forgets to zip up.
Yes, or yo.
So when the man came back to the dining room, the mother-in-law asked him, how is my child feeling now? Then the man said, I've given her medicine, she's okay now. Then the mother-in-law said, okay, hey, that's very fine, and thank you for that. Now close the chemist.
Funga chemist wewe. Pharmacist. Funga chemist. Daktari. Funga. Funga hosi sasa. Wow, that was and that is what Carol said. She saw in you and said, I love this man. It's funny. Yeah, so yeah, we've come to the end of this, and I'm so happy. I'm humbled to have you. Thank you for accepting to also sit down with me, and also thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.
Bye.